We can't blow up. Well, spicy. We're gonna drill, blast, muck, slab, high grade. It's gonna be a great week. Whoa! Wowee! Yeah, good. You got it. You got it. Absolutely amazing. The best. What's this? There's a lot of gold in that. All right, the next week is going to be really exciting for us here. The season is winding down, and I really want to focus on this high-grade rib here that we have. I'm right at the collar where our drift to nowhere goes. And this is where we've had that really, really nice high-grade stuff. The Tellurium band is right here. We got the full vein width to here, and we got some waste down below on the lower rib. What we're going to do today is we're going to drill out all the pink dots that you see on the wall, 2.5 feet deep. We're going to come in later today, shoot out all the waste from underneath the vein. Get that out of our way, muck it, throw it in the waste pile. Then tomorrow we're going to come in here, and the day after that, load all the tight holes here with Dexpan. We're going to try and slab the high-grade band down into our holes, so our vein will be broke, hopefully kind of right in here somewhere, and so we can just slab all this high grade down in chunks that we can then take down, cut on the saw, look for some real high grade stuff. But this is just bonanza grade stuff. We've got some really, really high grade gold here. So when we were drilling, Jason was catching some of the drill cuttings, and there is some decent gold, and this was from above the Tellurium band, so that's pretty exciting. We've got all our holes in, spaced out quite a bit wider where we're going to blast, and then we came in real close with our Dexpan holes, and boy, there's some good gold in the cuttings on those. We're right above the band, kind of widens out right here. This is the best spot, the widest spot I should say. Most tellurides right in here. There's some gold I probably showed everybody before, but you'll see it again. There's some nice gold there. So hopefully we'll get it broke somewhere in here, and we can just slab this stuff down. But now we got to use our prill pot and load we're going to just shoot the waste out today. Tomorrow morning we'll get it all mucked out. We'll come and shoot the ore out the bottom, get that bagged up, and then the Dexpan fun after that. Hold on here, hold it. Pete's getting everything cleaned up. I've got our 8 holes loaded. I'm going to connect number 1, number 2, and then those 2 at the same time. 3, 4, 3, 4, 5. I got Jason over here getting ready to hook up the 0, which is our electric blasting cap. And what I learned and what Jason does is to put the cap in a safe place under a rock away from you. I've already checked the continuity of our shot line, and so Jason will connect this now. So if for any reason that cap goes, at least we don't have to sit here and deal with the consequences of the shot going. That would be bad. That would be bad. There's a lot of controversy about this somehow, and it doesn't compute, but this is how we do it. So we can't blow up, so I'm happy with this.
Yeah. We're gonna, if this cap goes, we'll hear a loud noise and crap our pants, and
yeah,
that'll be it. But if it's already hooked up, then we have 5 seconds to get out of here, and that's not enough time. I'll check that one more time before we go. We're about to pull on it here. So this is the first cap I want to go. Oh, yeah, yep, thank you. My tape man.
It's the most important thing in the mine at this point.
Yeah. So we put that there like that. Find the end. Sometimes can be shore. There. Have it? No. Of course. Here we go.
Searching.
No.
I used to fold the end when I put it in there, but I got lazy.
Yeah, well, I probably was the one that did it last year. So get that cap pointed at the cap tube, and then it's a little bit of a. Just make clips on these zeros. Whoever makes these, put a clip on it, so I don't have to do this taping stuff. Oh, why is it always when we're filming everything?
I don't know.
Kind of gets screwed up. I point this cap away from all the other tubes.
Yep.
So we don't get any cutoffs. And so that will send the signal down to the bottom cap and down to the clip, there's a little cap in this white clip, which continues the series down the line. And once the signal is sent down all the yellow tubes to the bottom of the hole, 5 seconds later, the ones at the bottom of the hole start going. And then we got our tattletales over there under that rock, so we'll come in tomorrow and see if those have gone. If those have gone, we know everything is gone, we're all happy.
All right.
Let's shoot it.
Let's shoot it.
All right, Harry's about to light this thing off.
Ready?
Ready.
Oh, that was spicy.
Just for a 2-foot hole.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
I thought it would be, a little less, but
It's
info.
on it.
All right.
We're just leaving the blacksmith shop. And we got an airline in here now. So we are getting ready to drill down here in the haulageway, which I'm very excited about, because that means we'll have 2 headings going in this mine, which is totally awesome. We got a water line, we got an airline header here, we got a water kickoff. Harry's already got water line on, look at that. And this has all been mucked now, going into the Martin Drift. We'll get that nice big fat vein looked at. We're gonna get this thing drilled. Drill it, shoot it, see what it looks like. All right, we're back in checking on our waste shot underneath the pocket. It actually looks pretty good. Not a lot of quartz in there. All the way. I hope it just sheared it right off the bottom of that vein. Yeah, there's a little bit of quartz in there.
Yeah, a little bit.
We'll pick through it.
It's kind of cool getting to have drilled, blasted, and we've returned to look at it.
All the same day.
Yep.
All right, we get a peek now. What happened here?
Huh. We made a big hole.
Yeah,
Looks like some of the quartz came off.
yeah, we got some high grade on the floor here. Looks like it just fell off.
It does. Yeah, let's get scaled back in there. I want to see if we got a bunch of high grade laying on the floor. Yeah, it broke a bunch of our Dexpan holes out. We'll have to be real careful when we go through this waste
Yeah.
to be picking out the ore, because I think there's some really good stuff in here. Keep an eye out for high grade, that's what I always say. We've got gold, I think, all over this rock here. But look what happened here. What did we do?
Well, I think our holes that we spaced across, maybe, I don't know, I think there's just a lot of fracture in this rock already.
I mean, we've already got lots of stuff that we can scale off the wall here on this high grade. Is that calco?
It's like calco.
It's a bunch of calco. In with the tellurides.
That's weird. There's gold right there.
There's some gold. I've never seen calco in the tellurides before.
And maybe there's an alloy.
Micro
Dad loved those things, and I love them too.
There we go, there's gold here. This is the band. That's a keeper.
Might be somewhere there.
Oh man. What is this? Ooh, nice gold. Beautiful gold there.
Hey, Jason.
Hey, Harry.
You know what I say, right?
What are you gonna say?
That's probably the best one.
Whoa! That's the best I've ever seen. Hands down.
That's the best one.
Wow! Holy moly. Harry, that's the winner.
I'm glad I didn't drop that rock on top of it yet.
Wowee! Where's the other half?
Well, it's probably on the ground here somewhere.
Where's the rest of it? I'm just mesmerized. Look at that. That is the best.
I think it fell off after the fact.
I think it just kind of cracked and broke and fell off. All right, I got to put the camera down and actually do some looking here. Tellurium pile. Oh, there's some gold there. Fancy pieces there. Come on, gold wire. The wire's right on the edge now. Red bucket. Yeah, that wire is cool. It's just barely hanging on there. Ooh, Harry, look at this. Yeah, all right, perfect. Yep. It seems like the gold is more down along the bottom of the band. Yeah, see, all the gold's down like kind of right along the bottom, so the tellurium's up high. This thing might weigh like 100 pounds. I'm going for it. Just take it. Take it. He grabs it. Pull my horn right down the ground.
Holy moly.
This is the biggest tellurium band piece.
There's a slip there.
There is a slip there.
Guess what?
It's covered in gold.
I didn't even know we had a slip. Oh crap. All over the place.
It's all up here.
Yep.
There's more down here.
Right there.
Right there.
Clear down into that corner.
Big piece right here.
Yeah.
But look, I mean, right where the slip is, above it, there's nothing. Come on. There you go. Got gold on it.
Oh no, it fell off in the bucket.
The gold did.
Oh no. Our green gold bucket.
So at the end of last season, we took this wash bucket and I gathered up everything in it and I auctioned it off on eBay. So if you guys want to get into this wash bucket auction, check out our eBay listings right now. Wow, look at all the gold on this one, Harry.
Jason and I have been flaking off large chunks of tellurium banding going through. I mean, there's just gold shot all through it. This is the big one. If you recall, previously we had actually put one of our Dexpan drill holes through and right into the tellurium on accident, but this is a big giant slab we got. We got a bunch more over here, and this just all got gold in it. Every piece. Right, every piece has gold. So what's interesting is we found a slick. It's just covered in gold. And I think when this slip happened, it just folded and opened in a couple inches and just filled with tellurium and gold. Yeah, see all that streaking? You can see the gold has been smeared as the opposing slips moved, the slicks. There's a lot of gold in that. Right on the edge. And just slick that gold right through. And there's a bunch of it right there too. So this is the opposing slip. Just covered in gold and tellurium. This is absolutely amazing I've always wanted to see gold on a slick like this. Get our wish today. God, that is awesome. That is the best.
You can see.
Oh my God, it's amazing. Look at this. It's gold all over the place.
What are you doing?
Look, watch through this.
Wow! Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow, that's way better than I can see it.
That's better than my eyesight.
Look at all the gold in there. That is just bonkers.
All right, we're going through and picking up all the high-grade pieces out of the shot. Unfortunately, there's more than I expected or anticipated, but check that out. That's some really good gold there. This is a really awesome piece. See it there? Focus. There we go. That's awesome. This is a good one. This one I'm gonna have to set aside. We got another one here. Yeah, right there. More gold. All right, we got another one. More gold. I think it's just on that one side. A little bit in there. It's funny, this is right where our drill hole was. More. Lots of little bits in there. This one's awesome. Oh, what's this? Oh, we got a slick. I think we got to go to the bucket for that one. Whoa. Oh boy. Wow. This is going to take forever to muck now. Wow, that's just crazy. That's a good one. Best one of the day so far.
All right, I just came up. Harry called me over. He said, "You've got to come look at this." This way?
Yeah.
Whoa! We got a whole bunch of stuff laid out.
Yeah.
All right, show me.
So I'm just going to go for the jugular.
Just go for the jugular. Hold on, I'm so excited I can't stand up.
That's good.
Oh yeah. Yep, very nice. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's a great piece.
Look at that guy.
Ooh. Nice. A little wire sticking up.
Yeah, look at the left side of it too. That's all gold right there.
Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Some of that brown stuff has gold hiding underneath it.
So there's a lot of it like that. There's more.
Yeah, just little pieces, or big pieces. Wires. Very nice. Yeah, I can see it all over the place.
Unfortunately, majority of this was found in the waste shot.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Was it really? Oh man.
So I went through as best I could to get the bigger stuff, and then Elliot and Pete have been finding little pieces. I've been finding on the floor, but we've pretty much gone through most of it.
So
now
we took some. We definitely took some of the waste.
Yeah, we definitely took some of the waste, and we're talking like little pieces like this, you know.
Yeah, a little.
Finding little pieces like this in the waste,
Yep. Yep.
and there'd be a nice chunk of gold on it like that.
Oh man. Yeah, we turn it over and it's just
So-
staring at you.
Since it's this kind of a pocket, we've decided to take our time.
Specs in there.
Yes, there is.
Still
Take our
finding it.
time going through it, wash it down real good. I give it the once over, and now they're going through it a second time. And you're sitting on ore.
Sitting on ore.
So
This is stuff you bagged from.
this is all the coarse stuff.
Oh, nice.
So it almost seems like there was more quartz than waste, but that's not true.
Yeah.
But it just seems like it. I found pieces over there by where this track started with gold, all the way over to that side. So it just kind of went in.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Just shot everywhere.
Yeah.
So we've got all this stuff.
Then I have 3 bags over here that I made.
High grade,
Those
okay.
are all Tellurium bags.
Okay.
There's gold on them, but it's not like big chunks like that.
What's the stuff on the floor?
Those are just bigger pieces that need to get broken up.
Okay. And then there's our 2 like
2
super
big super slabs. Yeah.
super slabs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that term. More super slabs.
Yeah. Well,
We're gonna have to get a 20-inch saw now.
I know, I need a bigger saw.
I still have to be able to carry it out of the mine.
That's right.
well, Pete's getting bold. He put 40 bags on there, and hopefully they don't fall off. I couldn't push 40 bags. That's about 840 pounds. If they're all 21-pound coarse bags.
I got my height right.
You did get your height right. Look at that. Just barely. Let's see if you get your height right over here. Just barely.
I don't like to get it going too fast. I don't want to slam into the.
Yeah. Yeah, don't touch the high grade.
Yep.
These are fragile.
We're getting ready to load the lower row of holes here. And that will hopefully blast the bottom off. We're just going to use a little bit of ampho and those ampho sausages we make. And that'll clean up the bottom enough where we can Dexpan the top holes down and just slab them right onto the floor. Hope this works. I'm a little worried we're going to rip a whole bunch more of that hot stuff off of there, especially with some of these deeper holes, but we're going to just use just very little bit of ampho and just try and crack it. We loaded our second row of holes underneath the pocket. We're going to try and slab all that quartz off, leaving the pocket intact. Then we can come in tomorrow, muck it all up, and Dexpan the high grade down. 3 small booms and 3 big booms 5 seconds later. I just sounded like one big boom too.
One big boom.
But I heard the 3.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it went. I got gold strewn all over the place again.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Harry will find it tomorrow.
I'll find it all. Okay, let's go eat.
Let's go eat. We're up in the stope checking on our little pops we did last night. See some quartz there on the track. Hopefully we didn't blast high grade all over the place.
Yep, there's high grade on the floor. I can already see it.
Yeah. I think we hit it a little too hard again, which is, we barely hit it at all, but we'll see. I've got hopes we can Dexpan some of it down. But yeah, there's lots of high grade. Maybe it just all fell in that pile. Well, it looks like it broke most of the pocket down. There's still a little bit over here. I'm hoping that most of the pocket just fell down in this hole here, but I think we've got lots of it around on the floor. We're in hand sort operation now. We'll just go through it all and pick out the good pieces. I mean, there's Tellurium band here. I see Tellurium band over in there. We'll do a little scaling on this wall too. If we find anything spectacular, I'll show you.
What we got here, sir? Look at that. Nice little wire. Yeah, there you go, Pete, on the bag.
Or
Oh, I dropped one. Of course, the best parts fell off that. Little slip right there. Nasty little slip. Let's put on the gloves.
yeah, there's gold there.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. You got it. You got it. This is all buggy.
Yeah, what is that?
I don't know. It's crystals.
Yeah, get your headlights out of there.
I'll tell you, when you see it underground like this, it looks 10 times better than when it's dry and you take it outside. I bring these home and I show my wife and I'm like, oh wait, where'd the gold? Oh, see that little tiny little gold thing there that you can barely see? Whereas here it's all wet and you got the spotlight on it. Just great stuff.
It's time to get a sandbag.
I'm gonna have a truckload just of high grade bags.
This is accurate.
I'm certain this is mega rich stuff.
Yeah.
But there's not as much free gold as there was 2 feet that way.
It's just not showing. I mean, there's a lot of little guys, but
But I'm wondering if like the thickest part of the pocket is where more of the gold fell out. And now we're kind of on the edges.
there, over here. They're the first ones I noticed. It's all over the place on this side.
You want a bag?
I got plenty of bags for you to put down if you need.
Pete the bag man.
Increasing our workload by putting it on the waste.
Ooh, what's this?
Rinse it.
Tellurium. I don't know, yeah.
Yeah, there's a bunch of little golds in there. Bunch of little golds.
Oh, there's gold hanging off of the.
There's separation here. This is a weird piece.
Here, it's gonna break right off of here.
It's stuck.
Oop.
That's the piece.
Look at that, it's just Tellurium caliberite. Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
That's a good piece. Gold here.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That's some good chunks.
Yeah, that's nice.
This whole rock. Yeah. Right here.
Ooh, hard. Ready?
Yep. Nice catch.
That's a nice crystals right there. That one needs to get bagged separate. Oh wow.
Checking on Harry.
Those are some awesome tellurium crystals.
Wash bucket.
Right there. That's a big piece of gold right there. That's a nice chunky piece.
Tellurium, some gold. Here, that's nice.
Here, give me the phone. Okay, you're all shaky.
I know.
I'm just searching right now. Sorry guys, this is an awkward position for the photographer. They're playing with the bucket water and I'm over here looking at the gold in the face, what's left of it. That's amazing. Come look at this, it's all over the slick. All over it.
Look at all that.
Should we see if we can break it off and screw it all up?
I think you should Dexpan that. I think this needs to get Dexpan
Okay.
all up here and that'll knock the rest of it down without finding it all over the freaking stope.
Yeah.
So we're gonna leave Pete and Elliot up here to high grade, and then Jason and I are gonna go figure out a plan with this giant slab. It's nice and hard in there now. Oh, there we go. Nice and hard. So we'll see how they do. Come back tomorrow. This one's got stemming in it. Yeah, there we go. Nice.
Harry's going up to get the other cart. We're trying to move these bags out of here as fast as we can. We got 610 bags stacked here at the bottom of the raise. And then past our station here, we've got another 400 stacked down here. So we got 1,000 bags all together. We've got some muck to move.